Started our long love affair with the MG Rover product. If you enjoy these videos and like to support me, TE, and also get some behind the scenes content, please consider joining Patreon. Oh, I didn't see it there, it's me, Thomas Edwards, also known as TE. And welcome to the mystery car what's been, well, in front of me. Actually, it's not a mystery car, it's been in this family 8 years. And in 2017 we bought this car, and this very car underneath this sheet, what's been sat here a couple of years now actually, started our long love affair with the MG Rover product. Some of you may guess what's underneath this cover, but some of you may be surprised at the same time. So let's have a look. So here it is. This is Gordon, the MG ZR 1.4, but a black badge. Now, to the people who know a black badge isn't that important, but to some other people the black badge is important. Means it's a tin top, 2-door, trophy blue, Mark 1, on an 03 plate, what's a January 2003, so it's a Lucas car, not a Petron car, non-ABS, non-silly side skirts, no electrics, no windows, no electric mirrors, no sunroof, as I just pointed out. It's bog spec, and the one to have if you want a Mark 1 shell or a 2-door car. Now, Gordon's been with us since 2017. It was my mum's car for 5 years until we replaced Gordon with a Rover Streetwise because it's a bit more height. This is quite a boy racer car, this is. But we kept him, and we kept him because he was the first. We bought him for quite a good price with a long MOT in 2017. And he's actually worth that amount of money now as he sits without an MOT. Now there's work to be done on the Gordon. I'll show you that work now. As you can see, he's really nice paintwork, trophy blue, JF3 paint code. Now look how long he's sat. He's actually got cobwebs underneath his arches, and his brakes are all rusted up. Now, one of the things to get Gordon back a road is what every Rover does is rot, but it's not that bad. I've just seen one on Facebook today for 850 quid. What's had a sound amount of work really poorly done. So here at the back, bottom arch, there's a big hole underneath here, but it's not actually that big. It's here, it's gone here, but it's actually not that bad compared to what the other side is. It's gone round the top there. This has always been like this as long as we've had it. But it's just majorly gone wrong here. Bit of blister on the bottom of the door there, but the rest of the sill, touch wood, is actually alright. So the other way, oh, there's a bit of rust there. Now on this side, bit cleaner arch, but it's a bit more severe here, and there's quite a vast, you won't be able to see it in the dark, to be honest. Let me get you a torch. Let's get the old light for grading. There's a big hole there, what we've got to repair. And that's about it really. The rest of things rot free. Now if you look in here, this is the best bit in here. Oh, he's stuck in his seals. In here is a full, nearly full Rover, let me focus in, nearly full Rover 200 BRM interior conversion. Now this trend in ZRs has died now. It used to be massive when we started this, it was a massive trend, and now people want these back to stock. We quite like it because this was quite an early build, and this is what made us love red interiors and Rover BRMs, and what led on to buying Vivian, the Rover BRM, what we saved, and now James is doing it up. So as you can see, these are genuine 200 BRM door cards, but we have to convert it with a manual adjuster in it, because obviously this is a manual car, manual window I should say. Full seats, full steering wheel with the ZR airbag in. You can see the hell up. No brakes, that's the other thing with this car. It blew a brake line, the one that goes on top of the fuel tank. Now these are genuine Rover 200 floor mats, what I actually got out of a BRM. The guy sold them me and then said, oh, I could have sold them twice over for way more. And so we got them now a few years ago. Back seats, there's a load of junk in the back. Well, I'll tell you what is in a minute. Now we did the conversion of Tomcat armrest, and we got the top matching. We got a local bus seat man do that for us. Centre console, you obviously see the switches there, but it's non-electric, but it just finishes it off. And then the door card over there. So that's about it from what we've done so far up to Gordon coming off the road. But I'll show you in the boot what we've got. So what we got in here, now we got a wing. This isn't for this car, this is for the Rover Streetwise. This is just a bit of storage. Now what we have got in here, we've got a bit of a wing, a sail trim that came off Steve Cleaton, that did, years ago. I just chucked it in there because we might need it. Now we've got Rover 200 BRM carpet to go in here. Came out with quite a well-known car on Facebook, this carpet. It was a 200 4-door, what a guy done quite, and then he stripped it because he didn't want it selling. Anyway, long story. In here we've got a BRM trim for a dash. BRM panel for the heaters, but actually a better unit because our unit's broken on this car. Under here, this is from Peter McDonald on Facebook. He works with, well, he's part of really Ed K, who breaks 160s. This came out of an early 160, so it's a pre-project drive dash, soft dash, with the trim along there, what this BRM trim can go on. And then we've got some genuine BRM seat belts in there to go in. So the idea is, you can see, look, looking quite good down there, isn't it? Look at that. Beauty. It's a beautiful car, and these are very soft BRM seats. We had another set in JJ the MG what we sold, what went up to Scotland. His BRM seats were a bit hard because they'd been in the car what had been for stuff, and they dried up really, but these are very supple in this car. I think these seats came from years ago, 2018, 2019, from Wakefield on eBay for 100 quid with door cards, when the BRM interior market was dead. And then in lockdown they went for the roof, the interiors, and now they're back to dead again. Not worth anything again, because everyone wants ZRs to be stock. And also 200 BRM door cards. Now the Mark II ZRs went back to this style, but the Mark 1 ZRs actually had a cloth insert, but the BRMs didn't. There's a bit of nerdiness and door card there. You just see, look, there you go, look, it's plastic. They actually did come out of a BRM. So even though they came out like several cars, a lot of the stuff in this car, like the floor mats and them, came out of BRMs. They didn't come out of anything else, they did come out of BRMs. That was a new coolant tank there. I'll show you under the bonnet now actually. There's a bit of a plan with the engine. Side note, the rear tail lights are Rover 200 BRM. Came out Ken Owens and Morecambe, a BRM came in and me and the cameraman stripped it. Well, it was a raised shell actually, and it had bits left. We put these on here because they had the awful trophy lights on originally on Gordon. Also a nice Jan speed down there. This one's David Bleasdale. This is an actual quote from David Bleasdale. The best sounding ZR we've had in our fleet, well obviously we've still got one, is this car with that Jan speed on. He said it has a nice rumble to it. Gas struts on it. Like that. It's full of cobwebs. Now this is the 1.4, 105 horsepower. Obviously it's only 105 horsepower because of that unrestricted throttle body. When they've got a restricted throttle body on, they were like 90, 80 something, 86, 87, whatever they were. Now this engine is done just I think it's not on 99,000 miles. This it's just getting up to 100,000 miles. Now we've actually got a new engine for this, but it's a low mileage engine to go in it at some point, because it's alright, this engine. It's always dead tappety in case there's a rattle, but that's standard. People get scared of that, but it's standard stuff. It runs alright, but now and again it's had a bit of overheating. I think the head's slowly on its way out, or the intake gasket's going first before the head. But we thought we'd get ahead of it because it has sat for a bit, and once the car's sat they go even more wrong than actually using them. So we thought we'll buy a nice engine. So we've done that. That's about it really. You can see the big old gaping hole here for no ABS. It's the scary version of the ZR, especially when it's wet and dirt on the ground. I'd like to, we always, cameraman me and talk, we'd always like get a late one with the ABS and convert it, or try and find a Mark 1 of the ABS and convert it. But that would be a long project and quite a tricky project, I think. There's a brand new alternator in there, I'll just show you. So even in storage he had an alternator failure. Now a good friend Johnny White, who's an auto electrician in Ilkeston, He did us a new alternator for it. Well, we sent him the old one off and he refurbed it, so we fit it so we can start it up and run it and it keep its charge. That's about it really on this. It's getting a new engine obviously, but it's pretty tidy. It's all this stuff, like, you know, it's obviously this surface rust, that's all from it being sitting. When it was used, it was not like that. This is only what, it's only sat since 2022. It's sat 3 years and that's what it's done to a car. That's why a lot of cars can be killed if you leave them sitting, unfortunately. And then under here you can see this is a genuine under bonnet pre-project drive matting from an early Rover 25. And the difference between an early 25 bonnet matting and a Rover 200 is they don't have like these funny cutouts. The 25's all blank. So I fitted that. That came out with Canon. Just a side note, the black badge MGZR shouldn't have fog lights. That's what I should have said earlier. And I converted this. I got some fog lights out of Greggy's, what's the scrapyard near Kendal, what isn't there anymore. And we got these, and we got these surrounds of 25, and I converted it because a lot of the Mark 1 ZRs actually have the plugs behind what you can plug in, and you put the switch on the dash and they work. They've all like plug and play pretty much. And that's quite an easy conversion, that is. So that's the other thing they don't. Now, if you've enjoyed today's little video of looking round Gordon, the MG ZR 2-door trophy blue non-sunroof, make sure you give us a like, and subscribe, and comment below. And also remember to click that big bell. Ding! And if you didn't know what that bell is, that bell gives you notifications when a new video of this car comes out.